Number 10, Ruben Wiki. Would have ranked much higher on this list if more of his 300 NRL games were played with the Warriors, but still a awesome front rower who moved from the centres later in his career.
In 2008, though, he was a part of the New Zealand Warriors team that upset the minor premiers, the Melbourne Storm, 18-15, in what was the first time an 8th place team had defeated the first place team.
Oh shit, yeah, I remember that game. That was pretty awesome. He was a tackling beast too. What sort of stats did he have?
Ruben Wiki would then go on to make an average of 40 to 45 tackles a game.
Oh shit, he's pretty wicked. Number 9, it's Big Ben Madalino. The front rower who's always hard to drag down in a tackle, getting his arms free and looking for one of those killer offloads.
Two-time Player of the Year, Ben Madalino was in the club in 2011 when the Warriors first made, well, not first.
Second time they made the grand final.
They made the grand final.
Yeah, I remember that. He was definitely a big part of their team. How many games has he played in for the Warriors?
He's a massive 210 games for the club already.
Oh shit, we're really going to miss him when he leaves for the Tigers. Number 8, it's Francis Melly. He was a unit on the wing. You could almost say he was the original beast, and he always knew how to sniff out that try line.
This man had a try-scoring rate of 0.545 efficiency and would then go on to score 23 tries in one season.
23? Oh, I think that was the year they got the minor premiership and they were runners-up in the grand final. Any other achievements to mention?
Player of the Year.
Oh, he got Player of the Year as well. Well, definitely sounds like a club legend, this guy. Number 7, it's Steve Price. The big Queensland front rower. We were pretty stoked when he made his way over into a Warriors uniform.
He's a former club captain who really knew how to make a lot of meters. He would make over an astounding 100 meters per game.
Oh shit, he could run the ball. Did he get any other achievements? Any Player of the Year or anything like that?
He won the Player of the Year medal 2 times.
Oh, he probably deserved it. He was definitely a unit. He could definitely hit the ball up and get some tackles along the way as well. What a champion. Number 6, it's Shaun Johnson. It's hard to believe that he's already racked up such achievements for such a young bloke.
772 points. He already at the age of 25 years old only, he has scored the most points ever.
As a Warrior, oh, and that killer step. You remember when he did that step in the game against Melbourne to get him in the grand final? He went over for a try. He must have a lot of tries, you think?
Oh, I remember it. It was like Benji Marshall-like, and yeah, like...
Yeah, how many tries has he racked up already in his short career?
Already, he's got 60 tries for a halfback.
That's pretty sick for a halfback. He must throw a lot of try assists as well. Definitely going to see him move up the list later in his career. Yeah. Number 5, it's Lance O'Hire. The only New Zealand Warriors player to play in both grand finals they made it to. He started off with one, and then he finished with one, and they've never made it to a grand final ever since then.
This man was a man of many talents. This guy, you could put this guy in at fullback, 5'8", hooker, or even halfback, and he would just
still come up with the goods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have scored a few tries in his time, did he? What did he get, over 50?
He got over 50 tries.
A bit of a try assist machine. He could break the line. Yeah. He pretty much had it all, right?
He had it all going. The Beast!
The Beast is in at number 4. Manu Vatuvei. The try-scoring machine on the wing, and with the signature afro. He is a club cult legend. Everyone loves Manu. Everyone talks about Manu. Manu can drop the ball, he can knock it on, and no one gives a shit. They still love him.
But what you can't deny about Manu is his try-scoring strike rate with 0.673 efficiency, scoring the most tries in a season and scoring the most tries for the Warriors ever with 152.
Oh, that's nearly double more than anyone else on the team. And did you know that he actually led the team in try scoring from 2007 right through to 2014? That's 7 seasons in a row of dominance where the Beast was always unstoppable to get over the line. Also pretty good on the sports bet if you're looking for someone reliable to get that first try scorer bet on. The Beast was definitely a club legend, and we were sad to see him go this year.
Number 3, Simon Mannering, the stats machine. Simon Mannering has played for a staggering 277 games for 12 seasons and is currently the most capped Warrior in history.
Oh, being the most capped Warrior in history and being a tackling machine, you probably think that he's got a chance to move up to number 1 on this list sometime in the future.
They call Simon Mannering the captain because he has been the captain of the year 5 times and player of the year for the Warriors 5 times as well. This guy's just got everything, like all the stats going.
He's got all the stats going. God, if he
Warriors.
keeps this up, do you think that he can overtake and be the greatest Warrior of all time? Have they locked this guy up for life yet? What's going on? I mean, he can knock the ball on every single game and we still love him. He's bloody brilliant, isn't he?
He just never stops trying. He's a trier at heart. The little general.
Yes, we're talking about Stacey Jones. You want to talk about Warriors? One of the first things you're always going to think about is Stacey Jones. Played halfback with them for a long, long time.
Second in stats for nearly everything. Second in games, 261. Second in points, 674. Second in tries of 77. And he's even a 2-time captain.
This guy was just built to be number 2 on this list. Seems like he's second in everything. Too bad we can't get line breaks or try assists because, I nearly guarantee you he'd probably be second or close to being second for those things as well. He was pretty handy at kicking goals. He wasn't the greatest, but he managed to get us over the line and managed to get us to the grand final in the minor premiership in 2002. Do you hear what that was? 2002. That's 2002. This guy's second on the list. He's got 2s written all over him. This is some crazy shit. He was built to be number 2.
Yep. And now, introducing the world number 1. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed Warrior of the world, Peter Hewlett.
Yeah, that's right, folks. We couldn't go past Peter Hewlett for number 1 on this list, especially on Father's Day 2017. He's been there since the beginning. He's even got one of those awesome Auckland Warriors jerseys from back in about 1996, and he was right there at the Premiership game, live in person in 2011.
Even when he would be sitting in his warrior-like chair and holding a cold beer, watching them bumble a good attacking opportunity with an ugly knock-on or forward pass, he would stick through and through with his New Zealand team, no matter how inconsistent they'd be.
Yep, and you know those guys on Facebook commenting about the Warriors, how they say they should drop this guy and they're tragic at this and they're not going to be supporters ever again. Those weak bastards. He doesn't hesitate to get on and cane them. He'll get on there and cane them and tell them to pull their bloody heads in. Yep, he's truly the greatest Warrior of all time.